After a slight delay, we have the release of Artisan's Armory 2.0. Hello YouTube and welcome. I've worked some time on these new textures, so I think you'll like them. Also, I'm changing up the video showcases. I want to sprinkle in some more thoughts and inspirations in with it. Let me know how it goes. I'll be covering these in the same order I made them, so we'll be beginning with iron. Iron, in my mind, was a base for the direction I wanted to set out in. After more than a little research on pack armors, I settled on a design taking inspiration from Atomic the Cow's Joppa style retextures, Spryzine's Knight's armor, and True Heavy Netherite from Deathrash. However, there were more than a few rough drafts in this design. Eventually, I settled on a very simple design boasting the upper chest while keeping the design minimal. Next on the board was gold. Gold gave me an interesting challenge. In the past, I had a gold crown that was slightly inspired from vanilla tweaks. However, for this release, I wanted something a little more special. That's when I found Refined Armor, a pack from the creator of Farmer's Delight. How interesting. Well, I'm not sure if it's intentional, but I loved this crownish design on the helmet. I also took this beautiful rib-inspired design from Joppa Retextures. With some small shading changes, gold has a really fresh feel. Here comes the big one, diamond. Everybody loves it, so I was dreading making this one. I wanted it to more closely resemble netherite to make the transition smooth. However, I really don't like packs that just copy netherite to every armor. Surprisingly though, I came up with this design in only about an hour, and I really like it. As for the shading, I decided to split it right down the middle, and that turned out really fun. Although the shading is different from the other sets in the pack, I decided to keep netherite mostly the same. I've always imagined it as a much rougher type of metal, almost like a matte finish. So I think the shading helps to make it feel like a different material. This is metal, but a different metal. We are now well past halfway through the video, so I'd like to give a massive shout out to JJ King, our current first Patreon. Thank you so much. This one's for you. Yeah, I spent ages on that. Let's get on with it. Patreon in the description. Chainmail is probably the biggest upgrade of any armor in this pack. Compared to my last attempt at it, this is slightly better. I simply drew the armor as a single color, then made a second color, just to checker between them. It was actually really easy, or at least simple, because I had to tweak around the shading for a while. It took some time, but with the shading down, I think it looks amazing. Leather is the last armor I created. I took inspiration from both Magex's leather cloak and Archturdy's cozy leather armor. Both of these packs are interesting in their own ways. I just wanted to find the vanilla balance. One particularly difficult interaction was the pants against the chest. However, it came out really sick, and it honestly kind of looks better with the armor mismatched. I will say that of all the armor sets in this pack, leather is the most likely to see changes in the future, so if there's anything you don't like or anything you think would just make it better, let me know down in the comments. That goes for the whole pack, because at the end of the day, this is all under construction. This is very much a work in progress pack. One final note I'd like to mention: a lot of the tools and weapons got a overhaul in their colors. Once again, please get away from the mic. No. A lot of them got overhauls in their colors along with the armors because I just realized the palettes weren't perfect, and I think I've learned a lot about shading as I've been doing these armors. I'm really proud of my progress as an artist, and I think that this is the best pack I've released to date. So that's nice. One last thank you to JJ King. Your support, it really means a lot. And you too. You, random person who's watching the video, not JJ King, love you too, but every other person, I love you too. I've said that too many times now, but thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. It still helps. It's still support. Anyway, I'll be seeing you dudes in the next one. Peace.